Hello, my Aquarian friends, it's Guiding Halo. This is going to be your What Spirit Wants You to Know for January. I hope you're all doing well. So I use a card to lift these up with. I figure I'll make it part of the reading. So what extra messages do you want to have for my Aquarian friends? The Dreaming Tree. So this is about what you're going to grow by your dreams. What is it you dream of that you'd like to grow? And your dreams, this tree is coming from his mind, okay? And it's about growing and realizing that first things grow in the consciousness. Sorry, my nose is itchy. This is going to be a very intuitive reading. First things grow from your consciousness. And then when they grow from your consciousness, they start to birth little trajectories of which way you could carry things forward, okay? So I feel my way into faith one step at a time. Now, where your dreams are concerned and they're growing, it's like this tree is growing, but it's feeling its way into which way it should go, and using faith to understand that your dreams are growing and that things are being created, even if you don't see that they are, even if you don't feel that they are. Let's read this card, which is about prayers. The divine has heard your prayers. I've never read this card before, so I don't know exactly what the book is going to say about it. Let's read it. Prayers. You are being heard. Your guides and angels are acknowledging your prayers, thoughts, and communication with them. This is their way of affirming to you that your messages are getting through to them loud and clear. It is easy to feel as though you are not being heard at times, mainly because the communication feels as though it is only one way. This is exactly why the prayer card has come to you today. Every time you pray or talk to your guides and angels, you are opening up a direct line of communication with them. Although they cannot answer you in the form of words, they are sending you energetic and intuitive replies. Take time after your prayers to sit quietly. Feel your own energy and the energy within your room. Sorry. You will start to find that you are becoming more sensitive to their presence and may also start to tune into the divine messages they have for you. If you have not been speaking to your guides and angels, then this card has come to encourage you to do so. Relationships take effort on both sides, and they are wanting to build their relationship with you. Talking with Spirit is a powerful way to feel supported, connected, and cared for, especially when we are feeling alone in our physical world. Usually when this card appears, it is because you're much more able than most to hear the message of Spirit. Prayer is a powerful building block in strengthening your intuitive gifts. Begin looking for replies and answers to your prayers in your everyday world as well. Spirit is reaching out to communicate back to you now. So Spirit's trying to communicate to you. It's like you're having faith, putting one foot in front of the other, and there's something Spirit's trying to connect with you on, or you need to spend more time connecting. Now, the dreaming tree, perhaps here someone has a dream about solidification and celebration and new portals of opportunity opening to you. This could be about marriage. It could be about celebration in any form. But there's a big group of people all here to celebrate something. The coming together of two could be you coming together with Spirit and hearing from them, and even understanding what that looks like is going to bring about a very solid base. Now, keep in mind, after the Four of Wands, which is bringing this together, there is the Five of Wands, which is about competing goals, competing ideas, conflict, right? So you may, once you have this two things come together, feel very conflicted about what? What would I feel conflicted about? Is this truly spiritually driven or not? Whoever this reading is for, you are coming into some major spiritual gifts. Just one moment. Okay, so you're coming into some major spiritual gifts. This is all about your spirituality. It's all about taking your desired trajectory forward into a very spiritual realm. Could also be about marriage and a commitment that you've made, and there's so much happening all at once. It's about finding balance amongst those emotional times. Someone may be being affected by a father figure, a boss, even a grandfather, a CEO of a company, or a judge in some way, shape, or form. So, but perhaps it's about taking control of the situation and having when you do take control of whatever situation you're in here, you do have a change of perspective. There's an awakening that happens when you start to take control. Okay. Now, in finding balance in a stability spiritually, someone needs to find balance in their stability spiritually, because it's chaotic times. It's like, I don't know which way to go. I feel I should do this, and then it's like I'm down, and I feel up, and then I feel down, and your feelings are kind of all over the place. And there's a way to find balance, and it's about finding stability in your spirituality. So there's a new spirituality coming here to someone. It has something to do with the art and the way we move ahead in fulfilling our dreams. Okay. So I feel my way into faith one step at a time. Now, someone's been having to feel very defensive. We got the Seven of Wands here, perhaps standing their ground, having to fight against whatever other people think their dream should be, other people think they should do. Maybe you've put a lot of time and effort into schooling, but there's a dream that you have you want to fulfill that the schooling you took does not lend itself to, or perhaps this is a creative endeavor you want to start, but somebody here has been feeling very defensive about having to maybe what people think, or maybe what people feel about the road you want to take forward. And you've got to stop in some way feeling like you have to defend yourself. And it's about walking away from that emotional conflict. This is the Eight of Cups, which comes after the Seven of Cups. It's emotional confusion, not sure which road to take, not sure which cup to pick, not sure which cup is going to fulfill my needs. Well, you know what? I'm just going to walk away from that confusion altogether. All this defending myself I've had to do, I'm going to let faith take me one step at a time, and I'm going to feel my way through it. Because why? Because I want to head toward my dreams, man. I'm not going to let anyone stop me anymore. I'm walking away. What are you walking straight towards? Emperor energy, taking control of the situation. And when you do take control of that situation, what happens? You have an awakening. Look at things from a different perspective. It's a temporary standstill, but it's important to be yourself. And that's what you're coming into realizing, that it's so important to be yourself and who you want to portray yourself to be in this world that we live in. So, so important. Now, someone could be walking away from having to defend themselves, walking straight towards an emperor type figure. Could be a father, could be a boss, could be a grandfather, could be a something, in order to ask them for help, perhaps, in fulfilling their dreams. Ask them for their opinion, perhaps, in how to fulfill their dreams and move forward, because they're tired of having to stand up and defend themselves. Obviously, you want to walk away. So you're walking straight to Emperor energy. Are you taking control, or are you asking someone in power how to deal with this? Interesting. There's that Seven of Cups, huh? Complex decision. The need to do research, stop procrastinating. So if this is your prayers, connecting with spirit based on a marriage or a commitment to something, could be a job, something you've been married to for a long time, trying to find balance and not sure maybe whether to leave it or to step into the new with a new passion or whichever. The spirit wants you to connect with them, because they're trying to give you answers here about your spiritual trajectory forward, about your stability in your spirituality, you know, and finding balance in that. There's so many options. There's so many ways to move forward. Halo, I don't know which one to pick. You tell me which one to pick. Well, that's why the divine wants to connect with you, to tell you, to help you understand that you don't need to defend yourself, to help you understand that when you take control of a situation, I don't care. From my advice, I don't care which one you pick. Just pick one. Start something. I don't care what it is. Use one of your talents, one of your gifts, the one that you feel most passionate about, and move forward in it. You know, whatever your most passionate outcome is, look at what you're most your biggest outcome is, what your biggest desire is. Reverse engineer your way possibly to understanding which one you should start with. Whichever it is, connect with your spirit guides, pray, talk to them, listen to them, because they've got some information to share with you on your stability in spirituality and how you're about to bring balance there. But you must connect with them, okay? Well, people say, well, how do I connect with them? Well, everybody knows how to pray. Do you not? I'm sure you've already been sending out prayers. So send out prayers. You know, send up prayers and just ask for guidance. I don't know, ask them to show you. If this is meant to be, in the next 3 days, I want a signal each day that is very clear in communication as to what it is I am supposed to do. Ask them to show you, there you go. Ask them to show you something pink. Now, not something that's normally pink. I'm talking about a pink car. I'm talking about a pink building. I'm talking about a pink stone, okay? Things that are not necessarily normally pink. A pink elephant. Elephants aren't necessarily pink. How about a pink, I don't know, could be a pink fingernail. Now, not a fingernail on someone that's pink, or maybe it's such an outstanding pink that you notice their fingernails. I don't know. Just stuff like that. Stuff that's out of the ordinary. Don't ask them to show you a pink tulip. I mean, you could if you want to, but to me, that's so ordinarily pink. Maybe it's about you stepping outside of what is the ordinary to you. And what is actually the most extraordinary. Perhaps these messages and signs have been coming to you all along, and that's why you need to ask for more extraordinary signs so that you will actually believe it. Yeah, that's it. Go about asking the divine to give you an extraordinary symbol. An extraordinary symbol. Let me tell you about this yellow stone right here. And this one. I started channeling from the other side, and I did a reading for my daughter on her, not a reading, but a channeling session from the other side on a little girl she lost in utero and a little boy she lost in utero, okay? And I did a reading. Now, the little girl came across wearing a yellow dress and black patent shoes with white tights. Yellow, black, and white. Do we all see that in that stone there? Yeah. And the little boy came through wearing a diamond gray argyle sweater. Now, argyle is the form of a diamond shape, okay? Yeah. So I went to the store the next day, gem store. I was kind of freaking out about the whole thing, thinking I'd lost my mind. And I mean, this was just one of the things that had happened. And I thought, this can't all be true. I'm just making this crap up. And I was just energetically mind blown and not sure what to do. And my friend was there, and she met me at the door and gave me a hug and said, I know exactly what you need. She ran to the back of the store and grabbed this yellow stone and grabbed this gray stone, told me to put the yellow one in my left hand and this one here. This is sulfur, by the way. And so it clears all negative energy coming in. And this one is smoky amethyst quartz from Tibetan mountains or something, I believe. Anyway, and it clears all energy going out. So I put them in my hands and instantly felt so much better. So much better. And I didn't even realize when I was driving home, I had each one in my pocket, and I thought, oh, I feel so much better. This is the best I've felt in I can't tell you how long. And at the time I was actually praying and asking the divine to take this away from me, because like it's got to be insane. It can't be real, right? Anyway, I got halfway home and realized the night before I had channeled my granddaughter that had not come to live in this life in a yellow dress with white tights and black patent shoes and, you know, the gray argyle sweater. And I got these two given to me nonetheless. Didn't even go pick them myself. Given to me and put right in my hand. Now, the divine had to make it that unbelievable, or there's no way that I'd ever accepted it. If I'd have went back to the store and saw them myself, I'd have been like, I'm picking those stones, whatever. But they had to make it so unbelievable for me to even believe it. So I'm just sitting here to say, when you ask the divine for the unbelievable in proof, even if you don't ask them, they are going to bring you the absolute unbelievable. No word of a lie, hands down every time. So, yeah. So I have no doubts anymore. When I channel, I have no doubts that this is actually people from the other side connecting with me. Okay? So that's obviously out there for somebody, and this confusion that you feel, I completely get it. A complex decision whether to believe yourself or not, possibly the need to do research, asking the divine, stop procrastinating, look for clarity, the dreaming tree. Your dreams can come true. The things that you are thinking and growing in your mind are absolutely correct. They are absolutely true. You are on the right path. Please do not doubt yourself any longer. It's important to be yourself. It's temporary standstill. You've got to have trust and faith. The divine is leading you forward to create whatever it is you want. Why do I say number 12 is about creation? Because it equals a 3. It's about what we manifest from this point forward. This is the Hanged Man in the original tarot. It's about hanging yourself in self-sacrifice. Self-sacrifice in order to learn and hear from the divine. And what are they asking you to do? Exactly that, my friends. Exactly that. I hope you guys have a great rest of your January. I love y'all, and you take care. I'll be talking to you again soon.